Ooh. Right off the bat, the bitrate decides to plummet on me. We are back at... Hang on. Okay. There we go. Hello, everybody. How's it going? It is I, Nines Vox, and welcome back to more Zenless Zone Zero. Hi. So, yeah. Okay, good. We're 30 seconds in, and we've already dropped frames. That's going well. That's good. Hi, hello. Welcome back to Zenless Zone Zero. Today we're going to be continuing with Tour de Inferno, the newest event story. Let me adjust my monitor real quick. There we go. So, last time we didn't really do all that much. We didn't really do that much. So today we're going to be changing that just a little bit. If it takes me longer to do things, or if my sound or video is a little weird, I'm working with a new setup right now because I'm currently pet sitting for someone, so I'm in a different location and desk than I'm usually at. So if something's a little weird, that's why. But in theory, I should have the setup properly set up. So we're just gonna be forging on ahead with this regardless. So, welcome to Zenless Zone Zero. Last time we started the story of it. Sorry, I'm just remembering that this stuff is all in stock again. The fading signal stuff is in stock. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of this, and then why does it say that I have something I can? Oh right. So last time we did a whole lot of anything but progressing the story. We did a whole lot of everything except actual story progression, including idling during a cutscene for several minutes so I can gripe about how much I dislike how a character in Star Rail was written. Yeah. So we're going to focus on actually doing the story this time and trying not to get sidetracked, because I will get sidetracked a lot. So the more that we can get out ahead of that, the better, I believe. So, let's just go ahead and do this. I still haven't eaten the bowl of noodles. I haven't played this game since I played it on Monday, so... forget that it's F4 in this game and not F3. Why'd they do that? Why'd they do it like that? In every other Hoyoverse game, I think, I haven't played Honkai Impact 3rd, but in Genshin and Star Rail, when you're playing on a keyboard, you press F3 to bring up this menu here. However, in this game, it is F4. Why? Why, Hoyoverse? Why? I don't get why they did that, but, you know what we're gonna do? We've got some polychrome up here to burn. We've got a little bit of polychrome to burn, so why don't we just go ahead and do one real quick little something here. One real quick little something. Don't think we got it this time, but... Nah, we didn't get the, we did not get Caesar. Oh, wow, okay. Piss poor performance so far. I'll take a Piper Mindscape. I don't use Piper in anything. Again, y'all will see my team setup at some point. But... I think with the current story characters, that's not going to be today. That will not be today. Let's just go ahead and do all of this stuff first. I don't like having too many, exclamation marks on the screen at one time. I don't like having a bunch of, I don't like having a bunch of, exclamations. Jesus, can't pronounce things today. Exclamations like this, and that, and all of this shit. Why is there so much shit? Why is there so much stuff on screen at once? Why is there so much of this? Okay. Let's continue. Talk to Billy.
Morning. Did you sleep well? You were exhausted yesterday, right? As soon as your head hit the pillow, you were out like a light.
Where's Belle?
Billy, where's Belle? I haven't seen her.
Oh, I just took him back to your store. The other manager and Caesar decided that they're gonna move some of the equipment into your car and set up a mobile proxy workshop.
Oh, that's cool. Move the HDD here?
You mean moving the HDD equipment out here?
Right. The other manager said working in the city would make communication difficult. Plus, smart devices are few and far between in the outer ring, and long-range data transmission could slow us down.
Fair point.
Oh, morning, Proxy. You're awake.
Yep, we're back.
And Billy's right. You'll be more efficient working from here in the outer ring.
I just realized, when I was doing my intro, I didn't do an Ore Sanjo. I didn't say Ore Sanjo when I showed up. Oh, my PC. Oh, my PC. Why is my camera lagging? Why? Work, please. Work, please. Come on. Come on, little buddy. Come on. Okay. The good news is my computer is not heating up right now. My microphone is still functioning as normal. I think OBS is just behind on something for some reason. It still displays everything as like working, but the audio mixer just doesn't seem to be catching up. I haven't updated OBS in a while. Maybe that could be it. I'll find a way to fix that.
Don't worry. We'll take care of the power and network connection. Even in the outer ring, you'll be, walking on thin ice.
I don't think that's the right expression. Suddenly feeling nervous about the work environment.
Hearing that makes me a little nervous about our new working environment.
So does Caesar mix up the,
By the way,
metaphors?
before the equipment arrives, let me take you to Blazewood and introduce you to the townsfolk. Lucy
All right.
said you might not be used to roughing it with us, so I got the mayor to prepare a place for you.
Cool. No, you shouldn't have.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
It's no problem. After we get back from town, go talk to Lucy and the others. I heard from your sister that you need to collect some holo data before the race. Lucy and the gang are also preparing for the Tour d'Inferno. You should be able to help each other out.
Cool. Wow, okay, and now OBS is back to normal. It's specifically during the cutscenes that everything slows down. See, now everything's sort of normal. It's a little bit... My camera's a little bit slow, but, the audio mixer... The audio mixer is fine now that there's not a cutscene going on. That's funny. That's kind of funny. What's this way? Is there anything this way? There's highway. Yeah. Funny not hearing an Ore Sanjo at the start of the stream. I'm sorry. I forgot. I forgot to do the Ore Sanjo. Ore Sanjo! I have arrived. Why did I pronounce it Sanjo there for a second? It's not Ellen Joe. Alright, we've got the cargo truck. I saw that when I started up the stream. Hello there. Is this Bang Boo's only job to hit the lever? Lever Boo. Funny fella. Oh, another one of these. I need to rotate my microphone a little. That will do, I believe? Okay, cool. My mic is slightly angled right now. But that's just because I had to rotate it so I could actually access my fucking space bar. Like I said, I'm working with a different setup than usual, so my hands are not in the right place. Casa.
Casa! I brought the proxy to say hi.
Hello there.
Oh, Caesar. So this is the proxy from the city? Guess folks from New Eridu start working
And the
young,
camera's lagging
just like
again. Caesar, who's this young lady?
Caesar, who is this young lady?
I keep forgetting that I don't have to voice those choices because Wise immediately voices them.
Young lady? You city folks talk funny. I'm Casa, the mayor of Blazewood. The Sons of Caledon have taken good care of our town. So if you need anything, just let me know.
Sure thing.
You can stay in the house behind me tonight. Sorry, it's still got some stuff that hasn't been moved out, but I'll get someone to clean it up.
Alrighty, coolio.
Hey, Casa. I noticed a lot of people in town making these woven items.
We don't have a choice. The pipeline to town still isn't fixed. Without a gas station, all we can do is make handicrafts to earn a living. Luckily, we got a big order recently. And with the Tour d'Inferno coming up, the sunflints are selling like hotcakes.
Alrighty. Sunflint.
What's a sunflint?
Oh, it's a kind of handicraft woven from straw. During the Tour d'Inferno, almost every house in the old oil field hangs them up.
Oh, that's cool. I forget that it does this because it rarely ever has done this that I can remember outside of story quests. Like, outside of main story quests, these don't show up, so I always forget until I see one again. It's cool. I like this item viewer that they've got in this game. Except when I get them all weirdly turned around. But yeah, Sunflint. A craft made from grass and blazewood. For the residents of the old oil field district, it's also an important decoration for the Torre de Inferno. The center of the ring bears a unique image. It likely holds some significance. The pattern looks like a face? No, it looks more like an upside-down person.
This pattern looks like an upside-down person.
Wow, Proxy! You're pretty smart. The upside-down figure is the first Overlord of the Motor League. The elders in the Outer Ring also say this design is the face of the god of sun and fire, guiding the hero to ignite Cinder Lake and return safely from the Hollow.
Okay. Wait, I just now realized they say all this stuff about, like, igniting the lake, and they're doing that in such close proximity to an oil field that feels a little dangerous. That feels a bit risky, if you ask me. Where it's like, we've got something that can explode if there's too much of a spark nearby. Let's blow something up near it. What are they thinking when they say that? Like, what? There must be a story behind this special pattern.
Such a unique pattern must have a story behind it, right?
Yeah. Also, I just realized we have another chatter. Hi, hello there. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Yup. Actually, this pattern represents the legend of the first Overlord's Torre d'Inferno.
Oh, okay.
Though the old oil field can still produce oil, did you know the core oil field was swallowed up by a hollow decades ago?
Is that the giant one that's, like, right over there? Isn't oil susceptible to, like, ether corruption?
Wait, isn't oil susceptible to ether corruption?
Does that mean we'll be fighting oil monsters? Will we be fighting oil monsters?
After the disaster, etheric matter seeped through the underground facilities and oil pumps, ruining the shallow oil reserves.
The shallow oil reserves. I thought they said shell for a second, and I was like, oh wait, hang on. They can't put real company names in here.
But luckily, the collapse of the only deep drilling facility formed a unique natural gas vent. The burning gas kept the etheric matter from spreading further down.
Okay. So the natural gas vent is Cinderglow Lake.
So the natural gas vent is Cinderglow Lake.
You know what? I'm going to stop trying to remember to not voice those things and just not worry about it. I'm just going to say them anyway.
The appearance of Cinder Lake saved everyone's livelihoods in the old oil field. But even with Cinder Lake, we can't rest easy. Natural gas and etheric matter burning together can easily turn into ether crystals building up around the lake.
True, good point.
If left unchecked, more and more crystals will build up and eventually block the vent, extinguishing the lake. If that happens, the underground oil will be doomed.
Yeah, I say, yes, good point, true, fair enough. Like, I know what the fuck they're talking about. I don't know ether technology and how it works, because it doesn't exist. Wow, I'm on my OBS monitor screen. I'm making some funny faces because of the lag. Making some goofy ass faces.
There was
yes.
a time when Cinder Lake nearly went out. In order to save it, a young man and his friends risked their lives to enter the hollow and blast open an ether crystal using a special sparkstone, just like the one in my hand.
Sparkstone. Did Aperture Science make this? Did Aperture Science make these? Because this looks a little bit like the companion cube to me. Looks a little bit like the companion cube. The proof of entry for the Torre de Inferno, filled with a special catalytic fuel. After throwing it into the Cinder Lake, it can react with the natural gases and ether compounds to can't speak today. To detonate an explosion, clearing the ether crystals nearby. Cool. It's a cool looking cube too.
But the hollow was treacherous, and they didn't even have a carrot with them. By the time they reached Cinder Lake, It was almost completely covered with crystals. Out of desperation, the young man rode his bike into the only spot that was still burning in Cinder Lake and managed to ignite it.
So, in memory of his sacrifice...
So, everyone makes sunflints in memory of his sacrifice.
Oh, Proxy. I never said the first Overlord died there.
He survived
It's
that?
normal for the Proxy to think that way. After all, everyone who went to Cinder Lake with him thought he was dead, but a day later, he miraculously emerged from the hollow alive.
Oh, okay.
Folks say the god of the sun and fire was moved by his bravery, allowing him to be reborn from the flames. Since then, the residents have drawn his face in the image of him diving into Cinder Lake on their sunflints. There's even a line from a folk song that goes, "Diving into the fiery sea, the hero returns valiantly."
Uh-huh. That's a great story. Glad it has a happy ending.
Glad the story has a happy ending.
Right? If it ended tragically, the Tour d'Inferno wouldn't be so epic. Of course, the
Fair
first
point.
Overlord did more than that. After he returned, he gathered all the biker gangs in the old oil field and formed the Motor League. He also made the rule that the Tour d'Inferno would be held every few years to prevent a similar crisis at Cinder Lake.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why the Tour d'Inferno continues to this day. It's still a feat only the strongest bikers can accomplish, but for us residents, it's become more of a festival.
Uh-huh. Looks like we lost track of time chatting about the, Sorry. Start that over. And actually try to do Caesar's voice this time, too. Looks like we lost track of time chatting about the Tour d'Inferno. It's an interesting topic. I'm glad you think so. I need to talk to Costa about powering your equipment, Proxy. Why don't you head back to the gas station and meet Lucy and the others? Cool. Back up here, then. Funny little hop. Alright. Let's meet the rest of the gang. Who are you? Hello there, Lucy. Interact prompt, please. Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Proxy, you made it.
Hello there.
Proxy, didn't Caesar say you were just going to meet the mayor? What took you so long?
Started talking about the festival.
We saw the sunflints in Blazewood and heard about the legend of the Tour d'Inferno.
So that's why Caesar was so pumped up. After all, that's her favorite story. She even said her dream is to become a hero, just like the first Overlord. If she really wants to be like the first Overlord, she better forget those childish fairy tales fast.
I mean, what, like, Hollerator, who's not outright evil, isn't trying to sort of be a hero sometimes? You know? I mean, the Cunning Hares are sort of superheroes, when you think about it. So, like, the first, you're not a fan of the legend, Lucy?
Lucy, you're not a fan of this legend?
It's not that I dislike it, but come on, we're all grown-ups here. We should look at things realistically, don't you think?
I guess so, but, like, what harm is a story if it motivates people?
I mean,
You know?
the Tour d'Inferno only happened a few decades ago. How come it's turned into this huge legend?
Because people like to make things sound awesome and cool, and people like to have fun.
But using an act of God to spread his story far and wide? The first Overlord must have been pretty smart. Lucy, Caesar said this kind of old person talk will give you wrinkles. Nonsense! Don't listen to her lies! I use exfoliating face masks every day. No way, I'll get wrinkles.
The pronunciation on that. Don't listen to her lies.
Proxy.
I
you
love
can
some
see it too,
comedic
right?
over-enunciation.
The Tour d'Inferno is less about heroics and more about the first Overlord securing control of the old oil field.
I mean, that's true, but they did it in a heroic way. You're thinking like a city entrepreneur. Oh, speaking of which, Caesar called you Montefiore. Okay, Montefiore. I think that's how she says it in her intro quote. Montefiore. Speaking of which, Caesar called you Montefiore.
Speaking of which, yesterday Caesar called you Montefiore. Lucy, are you related to the prestigious new heirdo Montefiore family?
Uh-huh.
Prestigious? You're being a bit too generous to new money, aren't you? But yeah, we're family.
You gave up city life?
So you're from the city. What made you give up that life?
It's because I never wanted that kind of life where everything is already laid out for you. Plus, my dad only cares about profits and business.
I mean, that's fair.
Exactly.
Some people desperately search for a challenge in life.
The outer ring, especially in the old oil field. The Motor League is all about freedom and justice.
Freedom and justice. Love and peace, like this is Kamen Rider Build. Love and peace. What?
That's what they say.
It's always a funny
But
scene.
To survive, you can't forget about profits in business.
True.
Take the Sons of Caledon, for example. Employees need paychecks, vehicles need maintenance, and we need supplies that the city won't sell us. Which means we need connections and money.
Fair enough.
Proxy, I wasn't just making it up when I said the Overlord's faction is targeting us. The Sons of Caledon have had better rep than the Vanquishers these past few years. So, of course, they're jealous.
Yeah, like, if I was trying to do business with someone that didn't involve, like, murder or violence, I don't think I'd trust somebody called the Vanquishers for, like, odd jobs. Or shipping, or something like that. I don't think I would trust the Vanquishers with anything except violence. You know? Because, like, the name, Vanquishers. They kill things. That's what the name implies. Whereas the Sons of Caledon is more, I don't know. I guess less, what's the term I'm looking for here? It's less violent, I guess. If I'm meeting with someone called the Vanquishers, I'm not sort of going into it expecting to meet someone who's like, and of course, about the shipping and the routes that we'll take here. You'll need to go here, 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 and here. And here are the logistics of that. I'm expecting them to be the guys that you bring in to crack some skulls. Whereas the Sons of Caledon, I'd be like, I don't really have an expectation of what these guys are like other than that they have a boar motif. And then you go into it and it's like, oh, cool, okay. They seem more like generalists, whereas the Vanquishers seem like assassins.
The recent bad routes we've been getting have hurt our income, and recruiting new members has been an issue. So, for the future survival of the Sons of Caledon, we have to take the Overlord's title.
Fair point. You've got things figured out.
You've got everything figured out.
I knew someone as sharp as Phaethon would get it. Brute strength and passion alone won't get you far.
But you do need brute strength and passion to back up scheming and craftiness and plans. Someone's got to execute the plans if they involve heavy lifting. And no one's going to want to execute a plan that they don't care about, so you need passion. Huh?
Just watch. It won't be long before I beat Caesar and take the Sons of Caledon from her.
Such a funny laugh.
Lucy, you wouldn't admit it earlier, but it turns out you lost last night. No, I didn't lose. It was just a momentary truce. After all, prepping for the Turd Inferno is what's most important now. I can put becoming the boss on the back burner. Proxy, let's talk business. The other Phaethon mentioned this morning that the lack of hollow data in the Outer Ring is affecting your ability to perform in the Hollows.
Yes.
So for now, we'll be going into the Hollows with you to gather data. Oh,
Cool.
I also need your help with something. The vehicles for the Tour d'Inferno need some modifications. We need to get a hold of the necessary parts.
Alrighty. At the same moment.
Wise, I'm back.
Hello, Belle. Good job,
Good
Belle.
job, Belle. Come on, I'll help you set up the HDD.
No need. I just tested the voltage and network speed here. The HDD is working fine.
Wonderful.
Fairy and Eos are pretty excited to be in the Outer Ring. But it's a new environment, so it'll take some getting used to.
Let's warm up.
Let's warm up for the Tour d'Inferno with the work we've got on hand.
All right, Wise. If you're ready, let's get going.
let's get going. Now, we've got 2 things to do in the holo, collecting holo data and buying vehicle parts. Caesar and her crew said it doesn't matter which one we tackle first, so I'll just leave the calls to you. Wise. Let's get moving when you're all set. If you're curious about the Commission or the Sons of Caledon, talk to Bernice, Leiter, and Piper. I'm ready. Let's go. About to enter immersive storytelling. Yes. Okay, we have 2 commissions to do. Combat and combat. Okay. Now, since these are story commissions, I don't think there's much team comp to worry about. Okay, OBS has chat filters on now. That's something I've realized. Because someone advertising VFX commissions just popped into my chat, and it said it got filtered out. So, that is to say, do not advertise VFX in my chat. That's not why anybody's here. Yeah, no, I don't think I will. I'm not getting any VFX commissions now, or any time. Not for a very long time. So, VFX artists, I respect the work and the balls it takes to go into someone's chat and advertise, but I will not be buying. Alright, trial use, everybody. Definitely didn't see that here. Yeah, because it got filtered. It got filtered out. I've got filters on. Which seem to have automatically been applied for me, but I'll tweak those just a little bit. Yeah. There's something in the OBS chat window menu that says something to the tune of like likely harasser or bot, therefore restricted or something like that. And that's what it got hit with. So if you're a real person and you get hit with that, I'm sorry. And I will work on fine-tuning that just a little bit. But it's good to know that I have it, because last time I played Genshin on stream, I got hit with 2 VFX advertising bots in the same stream. Last time I played Genshin, you know, where I beat the 5.0 story quests, 2 VFX advertisers decided to hop into my chat and advertise. So, good news is I won't have to worry about that clogging up the chat anymore. I will still see it, but you guys won't. So, yeah. Again, unless I've, like, talked to someone and said, you're allowed to advertise in my stream chat, I don't like when people advertise in my stream chat, because that seems a little... I don't know. I don't know the right word for it, but that seems a little, incorrect to do. Ooh.
The Sons of Caledon are here, as expected.
Let's move. Stick to the plan.
Is that an orangutan, Thyron? Yeah. It's also good to know going forward the like OBS settings that is. Yeah. Very useful. Wow, even after saying out loud that I will not be doing anything with VFX commissions, they advertise one more time for good measure. That is something else. I'm sorry. I don't mean to make fun of you on stream. I'm sure that your work is great, but I will not be taking you up on the offer for VFX commissions. I will not. No. Not long after, somewhere near the recycling plant inside the holo.
The place that refits old vehicle parts is just past the holo entrance. We'll be there soon.
Oh,
Yep.
actually, I've got a question. I heard from Wise that the factory in the holo sells parts after they've been sorted. If that's the case, why not just buy them outside the holo?
It's simple, really. With so many bikers in the old oil field, the leftover parts that do end up reaching the market are the ones that no one wants.
Oh, okay.
Exciting!
So
It's like
you
if
have to be first in
want
line.
Top quality fresh fish. Someone has to set out to sea early in the morning and use an airship to get the ingredients back to the kitchen.
This ridiculous ceremony.
You're overcomplicating things. But what do you expect from a Montefiore?
Proxy, it's way easier for us to come into the Hollow to buy stuff, compared to the hassle city folks go through just to have a meal.
I guess. Alright. Character intro, Bernice. Hold special attack to activate EX special attack. Intense heat stirring method. If there's enough energy, hold special attack to activate intense heat stirring method double shot. Intense heat stirring method double shot deals greater fire damage and accumulates fire anomaly buildup faster. When Bernice consumes energy, she will accumulate heat. Reaching 50 points, Bernice will enter the nitro fuel cocktail state. While in that state, holding basic attack consumes heat to unleash basic attack mixed flame blend. When Bernice hits enemies with her basic attack, yada. She inflicts the scorched effect. When other squad members hit enemies in the scorched state, the afterburn effect is triggered. Consume heat to deal fire damage to the target and accumulate fire anomaly buildup. What does afterburn do? Okay, no explanation. Cool.
Ethereals, watch out.
Don't worry. I'll take care of them.
Oh, this is a fun fighting style.
We can try out our new fuel.
Ooh. Oh, that spin move's awesome.
Need a hand?
Now, this might be because I'm sort of like given souped up versions of them for the actual stuff, for the actual story, but still. I am dealing a lot of damage. That was cool.
These traps are in the factory to keep ethereals out. They're really dangerous.
Hard to say which one is more dangerous.
I'm gonna burn them to the ground.
There's a lot of ethereals around.
I'm gonna burn them to the ground.
Just see it as us helping the boss of the recycling plant clean up a bit.
Ooh. All right. That's cool. So they switch once they've got the anomaly applied. Deal extra damage. And wait for Caesar so that I can parry properly. Or just destroy them all. That works too. Or just destroy every single one of them.
Oh, the parts recycling plant is just up ahead.
Yep.
Reminder, the ether concentration here is quite low, and spatial stability is normal.
Oh, what's the
No
scoop?
wonder they can
Customers
still
are flooding
do
in
business
today.
here.
Greetings. By the look of your gear, I take it you're from the Motor League.
Hey, old timer. We're looking for some bike parts.
So, you're here for parts too, huh? Unfortunately, we're out of stock until the Torrid Inferno is over.
Damn.
What? The heck's going on?
Some youngsters came by this morning and bought up all of my stock.
Huh?
I warned them that buying up everything would make things difficult for my other customers. But the Thyron girl leading them seemed awful fiery, and they paid well above market price.
I mean, can't argue with that, I guess.
Oh, she said she's from the Sons of Caledon and that they were prepping for the big challenge since they finally got...
Wait, do we have any Thyrans? Grassy, Woody, and Bricky aren't girls, right? Bernice,
Oh.
the heart of the matter is that someone impersonated us and bought everything here.
It took me a second, but I got that joke. Grassy, Woody, and like Bricky, the three little pigs, because of what they made their houses out of. That's funny.
Wait, what did you say?
Yep, the cursor's in the middle of the screen.
We're the real Sons of Caledon. We have no idea who those other people are.
Feels like you'd probably ID your clients, but yeah.
Damn, not only did they keep us from getting parts, they also tarnished our reputation. They played their hand well.
They played their
The
hand
whole
well.
thing just feels wrong to me. If you can persuade her to change her mind, I won't object. Just, don't mention it was me who told.
Where did those people go, old man?
Oh, after they bought everything here, they headed straight to the abandoned vehicle graveyard deeper in the hollow when they heard there were more parts there.
We must stop them. Yep. There we go.
We have to
We
stop
must
them.
stop them.
Let's get going, Proxy.
Yeah. We've got some people to fight.
I need to go to the vehicle graveyard to get my bike back. Can we make it in time?
Don't worry.
Well, there's a fissure right there,
We'll
so
ask
yes.
Piper to bring the vehicles here. This way. There's a special
Also-
fissure nearby.
Now that I've got Lucy in the party, you know, a bat user, I can make the same jokes I can about a Trailblazer. The same, like Destruction Trailblazer jokes. Hit them with a bat! Or a train. Or a lance. Or a badass hat.
We'll be able to rendezvous with her soon. The rendezvous point is near the highway. We're almost there.
Master,
Boom.
please be aware. Explosive items detected in the vicinity.
We're fine. Everything's fine.
Watch me burn him to the ground.
Warning. Bernice has activated
Yep.
reckless charge mode.
Bernice has activated Reckless Charge mode.
What terrible taste.
Someone who uses Golden Damsel in Distress as their Internet username has no right to question my taste.
Fairy just doxed Lucy? What the hell?
Dirty tricks.
Hey, come on, Fairy. Doxing's not okay. Don't dox people. These are new enemies. I just now noticed. Are these oil ethereals? Since they're sort of vaguely liquid-esque? I dodged instead of parried. I don't know why I did that.
My turn.
This one won't be easy.
Annihilate them,
Watch
okay.
out.
Yeah, they made a sort of glooping noise, like they were oil.
A beautiful shooting star.
Victory's mine.
I haven't played Lucy enough. She's funny. Alright, come on. Hit me with the parryable attack.
The flames follow my clothes.
What sound? What? Which sound? Is the game audio too loud? Or what? Which sound were you talking about?
Biosignals detected
Oh, the
in
gloop
the
sound.
area ahead.
Yeah.
Great.
Hello there.
Piper's already
Healing.
here.
Energy. Energy.
Finally get my bike.
Healing. Alright. Everyone, here are your bikes. Sure was a real struggle for a tiny lady like myself. Okay, something or other. Game audio is fine? Good. Good, good, good.
Wow, Piper. You brought the vehicles. I'm just heeding the proxy's call. Little old me wouldn't keep you waiting for a minute longer. Your rides are here for you. Let's get a rollin'. Thanks, little old you. Guys, let's ride.
As soon as she finishes speaking, Bernice immediately gets onto her bike and rides off.
Slow down, Bernice. You're going too fast.
It's time to find out who's the fastest. We might be able to get ahead of them.
The way the audio just trails off.
Ooh-wee. You young'uns sure got some fire in your belly.
Proxy, get on. Let's head out.
That brings up the question of how old is Piper? Because, like, one of the things that I remember from randomly seeing her around the city is that she apparently is really old. Which is... I don't know. That does beg the question, how old is Piper?
Perfect. We're the first to get here.
Yep.
I was thinking, since we have the upper hand, we might as well call it a day. But seeing you like this, Really
Those are some
brings
cool
out
weapons.
my predatory instincts.
What?
So soft. So warm.
Are you crazy?
I think the answer to that is yes.
Huh? Don't all kitties love being warm and toasty?
Bernice, are you okay?
Bernice's dialogue in that scene is crazy.
Please. He's a cat siren.
Bernice is so goofy. She's so funny.
Oh yeah. First thing you need to do is catch under the chin, right?
Comically missing the point.
Patronize me.
No, can't you so cute when you're angry?
Angie.
Damn it.
The enemies are tired. Keep it up.
Let me help out once again.
All right.
The brave fear nothing.
Catch this one.
I'm kind of cooking this boss so far. Is this supposed to be a boss fight or something?
I haven't had enough fun yet.
How come this monster is so strong?
Hang on a second. Wait. Will the Bangbu please stop the Caladon members please stop attacking? There's something that I need to check. Is she using Grace's animations? Not
Okay.
Grace. Ellen,
Okay, that's enough.
Jane Doe's animations?
I give up.
I thought she was using some of Jane's melee attacks there. Pultra.
What? You give up? Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
You give up?
Explain yourself.
It means the refitted parts will be returned, and I'll give up the parts from the vehicle graveyard. So let's just pretend none of this ever happened.
Let's just pretend none of this ever happened.
Pretend none of this ever happened?
What? Feeling hard done by? After I bought the parts, no one else should have come by. This shouldn't affect the Sons of Caladon's reputation. Besides, if my employer finds out I failed, it won't do me any good either. So I'll say the job's done. You benefit from this too.
Pretend none of this ever happened?
Come on, what's your deal? What more do you want?
Oh, but we were having so much fun just now.
What?
What? The what right there? The huh?
Kitty,
Huh?
you're really good. I've never seen a Thyran as skilled and cute as you before.
Cute? Wait, what are you talking about?
Man, Bernice is on some like touch fluffy tail timing here. What is she? Where is her mind in this situation? What is she pondering right now?
I mean it. And it looks like the legends are true. Cat Thyrans aren't loyal to their masters.
I'm just a mercenary working to get paid. And about my employer, honestly, I'm not a big fan of him, but I can't reveal his identity. I don't want to cause trouble for myself, so don't even go there.
That's okay. We won't ask. Hey, Bernice. This isn't your decision to make.
Leave her be, Lucy. Once Bernice has her mind made up, nothing's gonna change it.
Kitty, if you don't like your current employer, why not join the Sons of Caladon?
Huh?
Man, all of her dialogue is just what? Which I guess is a fair reaction to Bernice, because she seems to be absolutely insane most of the time.
Aren't you afraid I'll betray you? No one's safe from the sharp claws of a cat Thyran.
I mean, you did sort of just get jumped, so I don't think that's much of an issue.
Don't worry, I've heard that kitties choose to partner up with only the strongest. The Sons of Caladon can definitely live up to that.
It's like, aren't you worried that I might betray you? And it's like, remind me again how that fight just went? Remind me again how fast that battle ended.
We'll see.
I think
Once
the
you've
Sons of
actually
Caladon can hold
proven
their
you're
own.
the strongest, at least. And stop calling me Kitty. I do have a name. It's Pulchra.
Pulchra. Okay, it's a K. CH as in K. Pulchra.
Okay, Pulchra. Let's play again next time.
With a playmate who doesn't know their own strength? I think I'll pass. But I am partial to warm places.
Someone's gonna draw a ship art of that. Someone on Twitter's already drawn ship art of that. Someone's already shipped the two. All right, there we go. Trial used 44. What were those stats then? Because they were cooking right there. No fire pun, but yeah, they were cooking. All right. Let's go. On to the next one. Just
You
want to
test my hammer?
And then let's bring in... Okay, hang on a moment. We've got physical, fire.
Hey, don't look down on me.
We could bring in Zhu Yuan for DPS.
Huh? Is something the matter?
We could bring Zhu Yuan in for damage. But from what I saw last time, these two were doing some serious damage, like, just by themselves. Didn't even need, like, an attack aspect character.
Zhu Yuan, ready.
Hey, don't look down on me.
Would have made a fire pun, but you're burnt out. That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, we have 4 level 50 characters. Sorry, I can't count. I can't count. Okay, we've got Koleda, Sokaku, Grace, and
I only handle tech. Huh?
Zhu Yuan.
Is something the matter?
The question is, who do we bring along? We could bring Koleda for the fire synergy. We could bring Zhu Yuan for just straight up damage, but Zhu Yuan does mostly rely on breaking their guard and dazing them.
Hey, don't look down on me.
So you sort of need stun units in the same team as Zhu Yuan. Grace, on the other hand, is good for anomaly, but there's no synergy in the team. I don't think. Not that I've ever really built team comps around synergy before, but I don't know. Let's go with Koleda.
Leaders should be leading the way.
Because now we just have like the full synergy team there, which I think should increase the damage quite a lot. So let's go destroy things. Let's go fight a couple of things. A couple of ethereals, probably. Maybe some vanquishers. I don't know. We'll find out. We will find out. Yeah. I may have to roll for Caesar and start trying to level Lucy, because so far that is some crazy damage that they were putting out there. Not long after, somewhere inside the hollow.
Hey, hey! Wise and everyone from the Sons of Caledon, can you hear me? Our mission is to collect holo data. Wise, you know what to do, right?
Like that time with Billy.
Got it. It's just like that time with Billy.
Don't worry, Proxy. Unlike Billy, we won't let the ethereals chase you around.
I mean, we were doing all right on our own. It's just we had one guy to fight a massive ethereal. We had one dude there to help us fight something the size of a fucking car, at least. Why do you call Billy
brother? Can I ask a question? Lighter always calls Billy brother. Is there a reason for that?
Oh, that's because every biker gang in the old oil field has champions. Lighter and Billy are our champions. The first Overlord established that any gang joining the League must act with honor.
Okay.
Normally, the Overlord mediates disputes, but if he's not around or an agreement can't be reached, they settle it with a duel. That's where the champions come in.
Okay.
The boss is right. Champions bear the honor or humiliation of the entire gang. We also serve as the leader's bodyguards. However, considering the boss's strength, she really doesn't need protecting.
What did Big Daddy say again? A ruler doesn't need to be the strongest or the smartest. Just someone who can unite the masses. but in the Sons of Caledon, I just so happen to be the best fighter.
How can you say that? Lighter doesn't have enough to do, and it's all because you can't control your temper and get into fights yourself. I even had to find other tasks for him to do.
Man, I'm not getting enough work around here because Caesar is doing all the fighting for herself. Wonder if there's something I can do to help.
Proxy, to be honest, for the longest time, I thought Lighter was here just to do odd jobs.
Well, Lucy sure knows how to get the most out of the money she spent.
Is Lucy the one responsible for paying everybody's paychecks when the money's tight?
Master, you have reached the data collection area. Data pile 1.
Damn, Caesar's sword is cool. With the engine blade there. So awesome. Reminds me of like Nero's sword from like DMC5.
Here I come!
Alright, there's some good parrying. And that's why I like Kaleda as a fighter. Because of that damage output right there. And big explosions, too. I love seeing things blow up in games. Things blowing up in video games are awesome. Always. Did I just parry by smacking a boar thyron into this man?
Time to try!
Alright.
Activation complete.
Simple enough.
Next installation location has been marked.
Oh wait, those are the ones that explode.
Lucky it's not too far this time.
Cool. Grab that data
Shit,
file
no,
and let's
no.
move.
Oh right, I forget that I can dodge from point blank things even if there's
Data
no
pile
reason I should
2
be able to.
initializing.
I can dodge an explosion from point blank. I might be able to parry it too now that I think about it. Hey, can I parry an explosion? Guess we'll find out soon. Not now though.
Activation complete.
That was easy.
Just need to install one more, and it's done.
The perfect installation location has been
you can
selected
pick
for
this
you.
up. Nice.
It'll be a lot more perfect if it were closer to us.
Yeah, true.
Data pile 3 initializing.
Watch out. More ethereals incoming.
We'll just get this one destroyed real quick.
Here we go!
Come on, hit me with something I can parry. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I am talking about. Alrighty. Crush him! There's a lot of these guys this time. Come on now. There's so many of you.
Burn it all!
There's so many of these things. There we go. Eat hammer. Of all the things you can think to say, that's the one that we go with. That's the one that you decide to use. Eat hammer.
Activation complete.
Oh,
Nice.
there we are.
On to the next.
On to the next one. On to the next one. A very good Jay-Z song. Very good song. Who's tampering with our
Warning.
data devices?
Biosignals detected near data pile 2.
Let's go, Belle.
Is this some multi-point defense like in fucking Warframe? Wow, no, they stole the entire thing. The data pile we set up here is gone. There was a biosignal here not long ago, and the signs on the ground show that the data pile was ripped out by force. Looks like someone stole it. They couldn't have gone too far with that data pile, so let's look around for some clues. Yeah, true, those things are massive. Roadside debris. There was a barricade here before. Looks like someone bulldozed right through it. Must be the data pile thieves.
Is this a hidden fissure?
Says the man with fairy who can calculate everything. Right.
Biosignals detected nearby.
Let's jump him.
There they are!
Oh, an empty swimming pool. Give me that shit. Give me the money. Best way to open an attack. Best way to open a fight.
Don't think so. But judging by their get-ups, they're in the biker gang too.
Alright. When I actually get like a like solid setup going, things are destroyed rather quickly. Like that. Things just sort of disappear. Disappear! No ether.
Hold it right there! I've caught you red-handed, you bunch of filthy thieves!
And they're also certainly not disappearing among the sea of butterflies. There is no there's no, like, Zila equivalent in this just yet. Actually, we don't have any, like, Honkai Genshin character equivalents in this yet. Yes. Got them right
Hey,
now.
little girl, watch your mouth. Who you calling a thief?
You, obviously. The data piles you're holding are the property of the Sons of Caledon. We put them there ourselves. Which biker gang are you running with? You should be ashamed of yourselves.
Who we are is none of your business. You say these are yours, but can you prove it?
Of course. These data piles come with receipts. All I'll have to do is just compare them with the register.
You're that Lucy something from the city, aren't you? Yeah, we've heard about the loudmouth strategist of the Sons of Caledon. It's clear you certainly know how to talk a big game, but we're not buying it. Look at these piles. There's no number on them at all.
Huh? The number?
You see, these data piles were just abandoned in the hollow. Unclaimed equipment. According to the League's rules, it's finders keeper. To think the Sons of Caledon would try to snatch our stuff using such a feeble lie. That's hilarious.
I mean, you can't go spreading your lies if there's no one to spread the lies, right? Jump them.
At
Jump
first
those guys.
I thought you were just small-time crooks, but you've clearly come prepared.
Lucy, hit him with a bat.
Lucy, what are you talking about?
To grind off numbers engraved on a metal surface in such a short time, you'd need a specialized grinder. Since they've even gone to the lengths of preparing that kind of equipment, they must have planned for this well in advance.
Ah, I see. Since Lucy doesn't want me meddling, I'll leave this to you, Lighter.
I'll leave this
Got
to
it,
you.
boss. Looks like it's my time to shine.
Lighter, punch him.
Listen up. I may not know the reason, but it looks like you're looking for a duel.
Since we're all bikers, this is the only fair way to solve a conflict.
Fair enough,
Lighter,
I guess.
they say
I
you
suppose.
haven't lost a single duel since becoming a champion of the Sons
Suddenly
of
this man's
Caledon.
voice effects turn off.
It's time to remind you of the humiliation of defeat.
The thrill of victory. And the agony of defeat.
I don't think you'll be forgetting the Ember Arena anytime soon.
Anytime soon.
Yes. It was tough going for you for a while, huh? Taste of pain must still be fresh in your memory. To be straight with you, our champion's from there too, but while you were twiddling your thumbs, he built up a 20-fight winning streak.
winning streak. What's... This guy's voice sounds familiar to me somehow, but I think it's just, like, the exaggerated, like, I'm doing all of this stuff here with my voice like this. I think that's reminding me of some, like, really old character from something, from a comedy bit, I think, but I can't remember from where.
Wait. It can't be.
Bet you're shaking in your boots, Lighter. That's
Lighter.
right. You know just who we're talking about.
Sorry. What's his name again?
What's his name again? What was he called? What's his name? Oh, it's this guy.
It's me, Bellum. You ended my 21 streak, you cocky bastard! Just because you're handsome, skilled, happier, and handsome, you think you can just forget my name?
Bellum,
Did you just say
okay.
you're handsome twice?
Bellum, huh? That's cool.
That's
I'll
cool.
remember you.
You said that last time, huh?
Don't give me that crap! You've already said that 3 times! Enough talking. Our briefings today. Right here, right now!
Ooh, that's a cool weapon right there.
Lighter, it sounds like you're tougher.
Sorry, I have to make yet another Kamen Rider joke, but Lighter reminds me of Spanner from Kamen Rider Gotchard. He reminds me of Spanner Kurogane. Like, in that he's this, like... Actually, I mean, sort of even down to the leather jacket, too. Because, like, Spanner always walks around with one of those sort of asymmetrical leather jackets. Color scheme's completely different, but there's also a whole plot point in early Gotchard where he just forgets opponents' names. I mean, it happens with Bolt, at least. I think that's the only time it happens. And then he just remembers everybody else. But it's the same gimmick, which I think is really funny. And then he just pulls up and wins.
Is that all true?
Of course it's true.
There we go.
I mean, winning isn't everything in that kind of place.
Hey, Lighter! You'd better take this seriously. Don't try to find excuses when you lose.
Bellum's got a really cool design, I will say. Like, that's a really cool look. Oh, Lighter just showed up for the assist? Alright.
Stop yelling my name like that.
Quit yelling my name like that.
Weird.
Alright. Life is pain. This man is like an exaggerated, like, cartoon version of a biker. The, like, Life is Pain sticker that, like, patch there. Like a Gravity Falls character. Like, that level of, like, exaggerated design. I think that's really funny.
Bellum lost?
Bellum lost?
What should we do now?
What should we do now?
We were told that...
Don't do anything. Leave the data piles to the Sons of Caledon. I'll take responsibility for this.
I'll take responsibility for this.
Okay. Understood, Bellum.
I'm assuming these guys are working for the Vanquishers. And I will say, I hope Pulchra and Bellum become playable because they seem really cool. Their designs and their weapons seem really, really unique and awesome.
Lighter,
It's just awesome.
I came here to face you. Now that we fought, according to League rules, I concede defeat. I just didn't expect that after all these years. I still couldn't beat you and reclaim my honor.
No, you're wrong. You never needed to reclaim any honor in the first place. I didn't mean to forget your name. It's just that everything in the underground fighting scene means nothing to me.
What?
Hurting an opponent for money, taking a dive for money. That life has nothing to do with honor. Only those with no choice step into the ring. You were no different back then. You've got the skills to leave that place behind and become a biker gang's champion. Why leave your heart in that dark, cramped hellhole?
Lighter, you mean...
Be grateful for the outer ring. It doesn't care about your past or where you come from. If you've got the skills, you rewrite your fate.
Okay.
If you just want to test your mettle against me, say the word. I'm down anytime. After all, I've got a rival that I've been itching to challenge for a while now.
I will.
Oh, that's cool. So, the Sons of Caledon seem to be forming friendships with their respective villains. Not villains, but just antagonists. I think that's cool. Let's see. Bernice and Pulchra. And Lighter and Bellum. That's funny.
Lighter, thank you.
No problem, Bellum.
Liar! You never intended on remembering my name. You're
Bellum.
just messing with me again.
Wait, aside from the name thing, I meant everything I said.
That doesn't make me feel any better.
Who are you again? I really don't remember your name. That's funny. That's good. All right. Later that night, after dinner. I'm so full. Nothing beats a good meal after a hard day's work. Piper's cooking is amazing. Whether it's mystery meat burritos or mystery meat skewers, I just can't get enough. You're really not phased. I think I just saw insect legs or something in there. Is Piper cooking rad roaches from Fallout? I mean, I was holding back with the Fallout jokes, but now I'm not so sure anymore. Protein-packed meals are the best, Wise. Plus, it gives us a taste of outer ring life. Your phone's ringing. A message, perhaps? New phone, who this? Phaethon, it's me, Lucy. Why is Wise answering like this? Hi, Lucy. They have this man acting like Billy. Phaethon, I have something to talk to you. I'll wait for you at the hut behind the gas station. Oh yeah, come alone and don't let anybody find out. Am I being challenged to a duel? It's time to duel. It was harder to stutter than to actually say it's time to duel. It was harder to stutter on purpose. Cool. What do you need?
Proxy, sorry to call you here so late. I'll cut to the chase. I have an extra commission for you, and I need you to keep it secret.
Oh? Care to explain more?
Can you explain more?
You must have noticed. Lately, every time we go into the hollows, we're met with one obstacle after another. Ugh, it's clear someone has it out for us. I did a background check on Bellum and Pulchra. There's no public info linking them to any biker gang, but I bet they've got something to do with the Vanquishers.
Seems easy enough. That's the only other named biker gang that they've mentioned, and it's the only one who would actively have a grudge against the Sons of Caledon, so that seems to check out. No other gangs? I feel the same.
I feel the same. After all, the Tour de Inferno is a duel between your factions.
And if they're the reigning champions, they do everything they can to stay in power.
Also, knowing Lucius, there's no way he's not involved. But we don't have solid proof, so we can't do anything about it.
Yes. Lucius, broke Venturine.
Proxy, I expected some tricks from our rivals, but something's off. Their intel is always right on the money.
So there's a mole in the Sons of Caledon?
If they didn't know about our plans ahead of time, how could they keep getting the jump on us?
Oh, someone in
town must be feeding intel to the Vanquishers.
Somebody in town, I see. Do you have any suspects?
Do you have any suspects in mind?
Not yet. Blazewood mostly backs us to win, so I need to investigate.
Well, in that case, then the plan... not the plan. The thing you can do is make up 3 or 4 different plans. Or, no. But you come up with the plan that you're actually going to do. And then you come up with 2 other plausible but not true plans. And then you make sure that you only tell one person or one group that's easy to track each of those plans. And then, based on whether or not they show up, that rules out, or then based on whether or not that plan finds interference, you then can rule people out or find people immediately. And at the same time, if the informant feeds faulty info to the other side, they start losing credibility, which sows distrust among the enemy. I didn't explain that very well, but it's spotting the the TV Tropes term for it is spotting the thread. So if you tell one person the real plan, and the real plan encounters like interference, then that means that the person that you told that plan to was the one that's selling you out. But if it's not that person, that means that it's like one of the people that you told a decoy plan to. Or better yet, you have different people go on all 3 missions so you can tell which one gets sabotaged, and that person's the one selling you out. Either way, it works. Again, I'm not explaining it very well, but I think that makes sense.
I'll look into it. I might need your help further down the line, though.
Don't worry, Phaethon will take the commission.
Don't worry. Phaethon will take the commission.
Thanks. Oh, and just a reminder, don't tell the others. Especially Bernice and Caesar.
Because Bernice would reveal the plan accidentally, and Caesar would either also reveal the plan accidentally, or would be too faithful in the town to think that anybody's selling them out?
Bernice can't keep a secret. And as for Caesar, well, never mind.
I was right on the money, I think. You care a lot about Caesar, don't you?
You really care about Caesar, don't you?
No way! I have intel Caesar doesn't know, which means I have the upper hand. That's all.
Well, intel is going to be our weapon against the mole. This is the second time that Phaethon has been recruited to root out an informant. You know, the first time was in Soldier 11's quests with Mr. Mole. So yeah, we have experience finding a mole, but that time we were mostly following along with Soldier 11's plan. This time we have free reign to do our own thing. But yeah, that's a strategy that I've picked up from fiction.
Anyway, I'll contact you once I get a breakthrough. Wait for my word. Bye.
Narrow it down to a short list of suspects, and then intentionally tell those suspects what's going on. But lie to all but one of them. And slowly but surely, weed out anybody who's trustworthy. To say, okay, it can't be this one, it can't be this one, it can't be this one, because they didn't, because telling them the plan didn't result in the mission being sabotaged. We can cross them off the list. What is it, Proxy? Is there anything else you'd like to know? About Lucius. Wondering how I know it was him? Lucius loves making others do his dirty work. Hiring mercenaries and keeping his hands clean. He's been using these tricks ever since he became the Overlord's right-hand man. If you dealt with him before, you'd know what I mean. To be honest, I have a feeling he's involved in that accident when you first came to the Outer Ring. What? I looked into it. None of the Motor League's trucks took that route that day. Was it an attack aimed at us? We decided to hire a proxy before settling in Blazewood, so that information couldn't have leaked. But Lucius probably got the details from the Motor League's records of trucks entering New Eridu. I believe he aims to cause supply losses or even casualties for us. Sorry for getting you dragged into this mess. Proxy's life is never short of risks. It's getting late. I'm out. Go get some rest, Proxy. I think I've worked out a decent voice for Lucy there. I might pitch it up a little bit later. Hang on. Let's see. Let me test that out if she's still interactable. She is not still interactable. Never mind. Actually, if I go into the character things,
my hammer?
can I find dialogue? Can I find lists of dialogue?
Good day, Proxy.
Good day, Proxy. Something like that. Yeah, okay. Pitching it up. Raising the pitch just a little bit and making sure to really over-enunciate in that sort of prim and proper way, and then add that tone to the voice so that I always sound like I'm doing this. And then raise the pitch a little bit. And then I've got something close to Lucy's voice. I believe. It's close enough, at least. Hello there, Belle. You're back, Wise. What did Lucy say? Here's the scoop. I see. Lucy's got valid concerns. Compared to relatively known enemies, it's threats from nearby that are more concerning. Lucy's investigation might take a while, Wise. Since we're free now, let's kick back and do our own things. Yep, sounds good. It's getting late, Wise. Time to go to bed. Wise is a little too eepy. Would you like to relax now? Let's take a break. I should write something. You enter the room and lay down on a bed that is not the most comfortable, but smells fresh and clean. With Lucy's news on your mind and the exhaustion from the hollow, you drift off to sleep. The night passes before you realize it, and a new day dawns on the Outer Ring. Alright, what do we have? What's the scoop today? Andron. Are you a Sons of Caledon member or someone else? Endless. So I just fight out. 幻の夢は覚めないないとないや二度と過去が変わらないなら I can't remember the rest of the words. さななななだけだ目指す場所悲しみがいい何もないとしてもDeep inside その瞳 Deep inside その心闇 No. What are the words? Shit, I can't remember the words. No! Deep inside その瞳 Deep inside その心誰も知らない真実がある Deep inside 空の果て Deep inside 海の底闇をひFuck! I can't remember the words! It's Don Kuroto's theme from Kamen Rider X-Aid, Wish in the Dark. It's such a good theme. But I can't remember the words. No. Fuck. That bugs me. I had the words down once upon a time, and I can't remember any of them now. If that song was slightly lower in key, I could add it to my karaoke shortlist of, like, random songs I can just pull out for karaoke. But unfortunately, I have to mentally change the key, and there's no instrumental for it. And I don't have perfect pitch, so I can't figure out what the right tones are to actually take the instrumental down a little bit. But yeah. I don't like that I forgot those words. Don't like that I forgot them. That sucks. It's a good song. It's kind of depressing because it's a villain's theme song, but also it's a good song. Deep inside, 誰のため Deep inside, 何のため力求めてさまよだだだだだだ No. さまよだだだだだだだだだだんだんだだだだだだんだだだだんだんだんだんだんだだだんI don't know. I do remember the instrumental decently. I just need to find out what the notes are, and then I might be able to actually do, like, an arrangement and then cover it. I don't know if I'll actually do that, though. I can do it a cappella, if I remember what the words are, but yeah. What other songs can I do? Just off the dome. I can do Raise Up Your Flag from Kamen Rider Gaim. The Kachidoki Arms theme. Having fun? Yes. Are you winning, son? Then it just cuts to me. Are you winning, son? What's this? I can run around in here, which means I'm either going to encounter people over here, or this is going to be a building sometime. It's a cool-ass truck. Is this, this is Piper's, Steel Tusk? Big Bad. Or no, Big Dad. Strong Bad type shit. And Bernice, I'm assuming, judging from some of her attack names, from what I remember, It was like something stirring. I'm assuming she's a bartender who just happens to use flamethrower tonfa. Caesar's the leader. Piper's the driver. Lucy's the strategist. And Lighter's the duelist. They've got a good setup here. What is this glowing green bottle here? Just an energy drink? Some toxic sludge? Spark plugs. It's the most badass ad for spark plugs I've ever seen. Watch for motorcycles. I would if I could cross the street, but I can't currently. That's where the HDD is. I'm just getting my bearings around here. Same with this. I'm assuming I'm going to meet people in here sometimes, because, like, I remember from the cafes in Lumina Square that you can meet Venus around here sometimes for commissions. Like, she'll give you, like, 4 commissions at once if you just walk up and talk to her on the roof of one of the coffee shops, where she's just kind of chilling. Wrong button. Alright, let's go a little bit further. Progress the plot just a little bit more. Actually, let's talk to Bernice first. Hello, Bernice. There you are, Proxy. Come and take a seat. How about a Bernice special? Bernice special? Is that a drink? Yep, I'm the I was right, she is the bartender. I'm the bartender for the Sons of Caledon. Whether it's for people or for vehicles, I personally mix everything they drink. Do you use the same equipment and utensils for both? Steel Tusk is impressive. It can gulp down 200 liters of Bernice Special in one go. Okay, that's 2 possibilities. 1, the Bernice Special is gasoline. Or 2, Steel Tusk has been modified so that it runs on alcoholic beverages. I don't know which one's funnier. People and vehicles are different. They're not so different. Both vehicles and their drivers need to stay fueled up, don't you think? This one's made just for you. Drink up, and you'll be full of energy and ready to go. Again, are you serving me gasoline or alcohol? Sounds kind of scary, but it'd be rude not to drink it. Glug, glug, glug. There we go. So, good, right? This is so spicy. Chili, mustard, and turmeric powder. Caesar said you're a guest from the city, so she told me to give you a proper welcome and give you a taste of our style. Caesar said the same thing when Lucy came. I went through a lot of recipes, and this is the one Caesar liked the most. Oh, wait, no. When Lucy showed up, Caesar said, let's give her a taste of our tough style. So I'm collateral damage. Oops, sorry. Let me make you a fresh one of our top-rated drink. Okay, so, since she has said that the Bernice Special consists of... I don't have chat log... I don't have dialogue log data for this. Don't have chat logs for it, so... What was it? Chili powder, turmeric, and something else in a drink, which also implies that Steel Tusk runs on those things. I mean, I guess there are... What's the term? Is it biodiesel? I guess there are fuel alternatives that work, but I don't think they'd still... Chili, mustard, and turmeric. That implies that Steel Tusk can run on chili, mustard, and turmeric. What? What kind of engineering have they done to make this thing run on 11 herbs and spices? What the Kentucky Fried Fuck? This drink's inspired by nitro fuel. You know nitro fuel, right? It's that energy drink from the cities that all the it's that energy drink from your city that all the drivers are crazy about. Want another drink and a little chat? Sure, let's chat over another drink. Sure, what's on your mind? About your flamethrower. What do you think? They look great, right? It took a long time to finish the modifications. The one on the left is named Shaker, and the one on the right is named Mixer. With just a light press, the carefully mixed fuel will ignite into a bright flame. So, she makes her own flamethrower propellant, huh? But Shaker and Mixer, those are funny. I love, like, dual-wielding weapon names that are always funny like that. Shaker and Mixer are a great example. I got the core parts of the black market at Badger's Respite. Big Daddy reckoned they were military devices back from old Eridu's fall. They're a bit dated, but they still work like a charm. The only downside is its firepower is a bit too fiery. Lucy won't let me cook until I can handle it with precision. Okay. Although, I guess if you have flamethrowers, using them for cooking is a pretty good use of it. Because I know that Sam in Honkai Star Rail, Sam, the Stellaron Hunter, has used their armor and the firepower in their armor to cook food, which I think is really funny. Do you guys have a fixed place to stay? A fixed place? Like a house on the surface? Well, I think many people choose the biker lifestyle simply because they hate being tied down. With wheels and pals, you're free to roam. Outer Ring's a massive playground, you know. But of course, our company's got a few cargo stops with campgrounds. They've got everything you need, and you can park your ride there as long as you need. I don't have anything else I want to talk about. Catch you later then. If you ever need a drink, snooze inducer, or keep you up all nighter, just hit me up. Don't try them both at once, though. I don't think I will. I don't want to find out what what's the term I'm looking for here? What a tranquilizer, or no, an energy drink and a tranquilizer would do if you did them simultaneously. That seems a little bad. A depressant and an accelerant. That's what I'm thinking about. A depressant and an accelerant, or a depressant and a stimulant. That's what it is. A stimulant, not an accelerant. A depressant and a stimulant. I don't want to find out what those would do if you combine them. Let's talk to everybody else before that. Hey there, Proxy. Don't be nervous. This little old trucker's got no tasks for you, so carry on. Call me if you need. Just wanted to say hello. Oh, such a polite kid. Warms this little old trucker's heart. Wait, you're clearly younger than me, right? What a sweet talker. Let me let you in on a little secret. This little old trucker standing here in front of you is actually one of the most experienced drivers here. They say in the city that all you need for a driver's license in the Outer Ring is a piece of paper and an iguana's paw print. Paper's easy to find, but an iguana's paw print? That'll take months. Really? I'm not buying it. Just kidding. But seriously, we start driving young out here compared to the city. Oh, me will be taking care of the campground during the Tour de Inferno, so just swing by if you ever need anything. I'll chat more with Piper. Yep, please do. What's your role within the Sons of Caledon? Oh, well, little old me is a heavy-duty trucker. Back in the day, when we were short on hands, this trucker ran half the long haul and urgent trips solo. But nowadays, the young guns are taking over. Must be little old me. He's old enough to just drink tea and look after Steel Tusk. Steel Tusk? Large truck we have here. Yeah, I'm talking about the beast parked at the center. It can haul all your proxy gear with ease. Steel Tusk's beauty and super reliable. She's been with us through thick and thin. It's a real shame that we don't have another pal of the same model. If we had cashed in on Perlman's bounty, we might have earned enough money to find a buddy for Steel Tusk. Aren't you participating in the Tour de Inferno? Each Tour de Inferno team needs 3 members, a tradition from the first Overlord. This is to keep the lineup balanced, or something. Anyway, little old me wouldn't know the details. Besides, this trucker's used to handling those big rigs. Motorcycles aren't exactly my thing. Actually, Big Daddy intended to have this old trucker help take care of the business here, but Casa said the gas station ran dry, so Big Daddy will put little old me in charge of shipping oil instead. Cool. I'm assuming Big Daddy is the old retired boss that Caesar was talking to in the opening cutscene. Catch you later, Proxy. If you need any info, feel free to come find me. I feel like I wasn't doing that voice very well, but also I feel like I was doing it exactly well. Lighter, what you need? What you got? Hello, Proxy. I didn't realize you can't stay inside the hollow for very long. It's like being a professional fighter who faints at the sight of blood. No wonder I feel a connection with you. Were you talking about yourself when you said that? Faints at the sight of blood? You? Well, the Outer Ring is a place full of possibilities, perhaps. Perhaps? You can't just say perchance. You can't just say perchance. He's talking nonsense. Is there anything else you want to know? I should learn more about Lighter. How long have you been with the Sons of Caledon? Not too long. I've got less experience than Lucy. Why'd you join? That's simple. Big Daddy made me an offer I couldn't refuse. There's more money to be made in the outer ring than you might think. Sometimes just bending the knee or lowering your head is enough. But unfortunately, my knees and neck aren't as flexible as I'd like them to be. About the tools for collecting holo data. Oh, you've guessed it. So those data piles that you and Billy used in the hollows before. They're all outdated. The ether companies in the city are super cautious in their dealings, so you'll just have to make do with these. Are they worried about the outer ring stealing the technology? No. Even with the latest equipment, it's difficult for ether technology in the outer ring to advance. The industry is just too complex and vast, especially with something as crucial as the Rosetta data being in the city. Fortunately, old oil field still has oil reserves, and that's why the outer ring doesn't rely on anyone else for energy. Those big companies aren't too thrilled about that, though. I don't have any questions. See you later, Proxy. I'm gonna get ready to go into the hollow. I can't do Lighter's voice very well. Who are you? Old Demir. Very demure, very mindful. Johnny, my pal, you're back. I knew you wouldn't. Yeah, you don't look like a typical outer ringer, little one. Where are you from? I'm a proxy from the city. Proxy? Proxy. This name rings a bell, but I can't quite place it. I heard you know a lot about the legends of the outer ring. Legends? Oh, right. My grandpa used to tell me that a long, long time ago, a group of wanderers came to the outer ring and found oil here. What was I saying? A group of wanderers found oil here. Oh yeah, oil. Back in my day, this place was an oil haven, but then the hollows came, and after that... where was I? Never mind, thank you for the story. This town's buzzing lately, like when my buddy returned. Thank you, old man. There you are, Wise. What's up? Talk about Lucy's request. Yes, enter immersive storytelling. If you're worried, shoot Lucy a message and ask her about how the investigation's going. Maybe we can help. Cool. Let's do some texting. Lucy, it's me. About before. Hey, Proxy. Your timing couldn't be better. I was just about to message you. I've got some clues. Did you find out who the snitch was? Pretty much, but it's kind of tricky and better if we talk in person. Meet me where we met up last time. I'm on my way. Okay, I'll be waiting. Let's go. All right, behind the building. Is Caesar standing around here somewhere? Kind of want to talk to Caesar. But also, I'm progressing the story here now, so okay. Ah, Piper's involved in this too. Weren't you just over there? Okay, they did actually move her on the map. I see. I getcha. I gotcha.
Oh, Proxy, it's you. Are you looking for Lucy?
Yes. Yeah, just want to go over the Tour de Inferno details.
I wanted to go over the details of the Tour de Inferno with Lucy.
Ah, Proxy. You really know how to keep your mouth shut. That's good to know. I've said it before. If you can't keep a secret and are slow to react, you're not cut out to be a proxy.
Was that a test just now?
Was that just a competency test? Looks like I passed, huh?
Yep. You're the real deal, Proxy. Definitely someone the Sons of Caledon should work with long term.
And you got all of that from one question?
Don't let Piper's usual careless facade fool you. She's actually pretty cautious. Sorry about that. Just little old unreliable me. Anyway, let's get to the real issue. The informant problem. Here's the deal. Ever since we've set up camp here, I've noticed something odd. Every time Blazewood ships out their handicrafts, Casa always leaves town for 2 or 3 hours at night, carrying holo gear with her.
Oh, it's the mayor herself.
Since Lucy told me there might be a mole, one night I pretended I couldn't sleep and talked to Casa when she was about to leave.
Piper? Not sleepy? Impossible.
She said she was out for a stroll because she also couldn't sleep. And then she just went back inside as if everything was normal.
Mm-hmm.
But an hour later, she snuck out of Blazewood again.
Okay. She suddenly gained a southern accent just to say again. Casa could very well be the informant.
Looks like Casa could very well be the informant.
Ugh, this is terrible news. Casa's relationship with the Sons of Caledon goes back longer than I've been around. We set up camp here because of that trust. And to Caesar, Casa has always been like a big sister. Someone she can rely on.
Oh. Caesar's going to be crushed.
Caesar's going to be torn up about it.
So, we have to investigate this discreetly. If we're right about this, we need to solve it without Caesar knowing. This is a tough situation.
Wait.
Like speeding downhill heading for a turn, but your brakes are out.
But your brakes are out? But you are brakes are out? But you are brakes are out?
But dwelling on the worst case scenario won't help. We have to roll with the punches, because that's how the Sons of Caledon do.
That's how the Sons of Caledon do. Piper's funny. But yeah, also, I get it. As much as I joke about it with the your way thing. Wrong your. Minor spelling mistake. As much as I joke about that, imagine how much script there is that goes into this. Imagine how much script goes into this game. I can forgive typos. Come on, this game is awesome. As much as I joke about it, I don't care. It's just funny.
Piper's right. Once a wild boar charges, there's no backing down. Roxy, I heard there's another shipment going out in a few days. Casa should follow her usual routine.
Alrighty.
We'll follow her at night and see what she's up to.
Cool. Couldn't we send Eos instead? Because that's less conspicuous than the proxy guest. Just a bang boo wandering around. Casa has already left town, Wise. Let's pack up and get moving. Ooh, combat. Okay. I thought we were getting an exploration commission for a second there, but no, just fight. Time to fight something. I should fight something. Betrayed or not. Alright. Piper, Lucy,
don't look down on me!
And Coleda. For explosions. A team of very short, heavy weapon wielders. With fire and physical damage. Coleda, I think, was the first S rank that I got in the game, which is why I've sort of power leveled Coleda. And why most of my most of my fighting style revolves around stunning enemies to get stun damage instead of anomaly buildup.
Alright, we're in the hollow.
Why is Lighter here? Did we loop him in as well? How are things with Bernice and Caesar?
How are things with Bernice and Caesar?
I checked. Caesar's already asleep. That girl's got a routine like clockwork.
And Bernice is all taken care of.
What do you mean? What did you do to her?
I sparred with her the entire day to wear her out.
Feels to me like Bernice is probably still full of energy, though.
Looks like tonight, the ethereals in the hollow won't taste my perfect one-hit KO. They got off lucky.
They got off lucky. Alright, there's Lighter's voice. They got off lucky.
Quit whining, Lighter. If you'd hidden the nitro fuel better, we wouldn't be in this mess. Alright, let's get moving. Only the three of us and the proxy can handle.
Jumped the gun a little bit. All right, let's fight.
This way, quickly.
What was that noise from right over there? Looney Tunes ass sound. I haven't played Piper before. This is going to be interesting. Okay. So very spinny, like every other anomaly character in the game. Very spinny. Let's let these things blow themselves up. No stress.
Materials. So that's how you want to go, huh? Smash like an out of the park.
All right.
Lucy, I know you're in a hurry, but please, hold your horses. It would be a real shame if we were too late and
I think she's already found out with these fucking explosions.
leave everything to me.
All right. This is going well so far. Things aren't dying nearly as fast as they were with Bernice and Caesar. But everything's still going pretty fast.
Proxy, where did Casa go?
When she did that
Let's
spin
search the area
attack,
first.
did she kick her bat into the enemy to make it hit harder? Dilapidated roadblock. The ground past the barricade looks damp, but no footprints. Did Casa head to the upper level?
Looks like this isn't the right way.
Alrighty. Up we go. Up some more. Do some parrying. Do some stunning. And some more damage. And some more damage. And more and more and more. Oh, you can hold that down. I didn't realize that. You can hold down Piper's skill to make her spin faster. That's funny. All doors are locked, and no clue about Casa's whereabouts. But thankfully, we might have a witness here. Let's try asking that Bang Boo over there. Old Bang Boo. And I'm not doing the en-na. Actually, no, I will. En-na, nuna. What brings you back, Master? I wasn't napping. Huh? You're not the Master, or the one with the pointy ears, or the tail guy. Who are you? Casa asks us to check on the goods. Did Master ask you to come? The goods are fine, and the ether concentration is low here. Everything is all good. Where's your Master? Master went to go meet that pointy-eared guy and left through the fissure. The fissure? There's a magical fissure in the storage. Master says it's hidden behind a stack of cargo boxes, but I'm too stupid to remember precisely where it is. Master told me to stay away, saying that I'd get sucked in and die. If you're looking for Master, go through that fissure. It's hidden behind a stack of cargo boxes. Off we go. One of these. Ooh, bike. Trike. A box full of Blazewood handicrafts with a motorbike nearby. Supposedly belonging to Casa. However, there's no fissure around. That's a cool axe. Is that a whole engine attached to it? Or is that a speaker system? Can't tell what that is. Or, wait, no. Is that a tow hitch? Not tow hitch, but like, is that like a hitch? Like a vehicle hitch? Stacked crates.
It's the exit.
There we are.
Let's go.
A speaker system built into a weapon would be crazy, though. Alright. Like that. That's funny. Did Lighter just say fuck off? Did he just shout fuck off?
Looks like she's waiting for someone.
Yep, tumbleweed with collision physics.
I'm here like I was told. Hello? Is anyone there?
I thought we agreed.
Mors?
You were supposed to come alone.
What are you talking about? Hand over the goods like you promised.
If you want the goods, you're gonna have to pay up. Or I'll just take it from the Sons of Caledon.
Wait, what?
You're mine now, and my prey never escapes.
Oh yeah? Bring it on! Mors, Casa, let's settle this right now!
That would have been
Caesar
cooler if it didn't
trusted
lag.
you. What are you doing running with them?
Hang on, Lucy, I can explain.
You guys met up here in secret. What else is there to explain? What did they hook you up with?
It's not like that. It's just that the town is in dire need of necessities.
Alright.
Ever since the gas station ran out of gas, we've been
This guy is
running low
easy
on
to
money and
destroy.
resources.
He's going down.
What?
I feel like I should have held back so that I could hear more of the dialogue. But, yeah.
He's trying to escape! After him!
Did an ethereal get to him first?
Caesar, you're here?
Ooh, Caesar got his ass.
Caesar, calm down and listen to me. Casa and the Overlord.
Enough! I know. These supplies will get corrupted if left in the hollow. Casa. Take them with you.
Who's this guy? Armageddon.
Overlord Pompey?
And Broke Venturine is here too.
It's been a while, Caesar of the Sons of Caledon. To think that little sprout by Big Daddy's side would dare bring her underlings to challenge me.
This is what people think Capitano's going to look like without his mask on. This is what people think Capitano's going to look like.
Overlord Pompey? While the Sons of Caledon still recognize you as the leader of the Motor League, you'd better explain why you're here.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. That will be addressed soon enough. But first, there's a more pressing matter. Caesar, these goods are what the Vanquishers promised to deliver to Blazewood. Are you deciding to let the mayor take them?
Don't push your luck.
Lucy, wait. I heard you arguing with Casa earlier. I checked these boxes. They really are food and medicine. They weren't lying, no matter where they came from. These are things the town needs. But, Casa, if you're in a bad spot, why didn't you ask us for help? We've known each other for years.
Caesar, I was actually planning to ask you for help, but then you came in all excited, telling me you qualified for the Tour d'Inferno and asked if you could stay in Blazewood for a while. The Sons of Caledon have helped Blazewood so much over the years. At a crucial time like this, we have no way to repay you. So how could we make you worry about this for us too?
Repay? Selling us out to the Vanquishers is your idea of repaying us?
Selling you out? Wait, Lucy, I've never betrayed you. I just made a deal with the Vanquishers. We trade the handicrafts we make for supplies.
She's telling the truth, although you have the favor of Blazewood. As the Overlord, I couldn't turn a blind eye to the needs of the residents. So, I presented them with an opportunity.
Okay, so Pompey at least is actually a pretty good person.
When Casa suggested moving the trade to the Hollow to avoid any misunderstandings, I agreed. After all, we can't disrupt the peace among League members.
So you're saying the leak about our whereabouts has nothing to do with you?
Standing your ground is a good trait, but not knowing when to back down is just disrespectful. I'm here to resolve this matter. Today I found this in the handicrafts Blazewood delivered.
Suspicious sunflint part. Sunflint part given by Pompey. Bottle is made of iron with some oil inside as a blessing. This one has an electronic chip inside as well, or instead.
Is that a listening device?
Mors, this vial should have contained heavy oil, the lifeblood of the old oil field. So why is this here?
Okay, so Mors and Lucius are acting on their own.
Also, the supplies delivered to Blazewood of late seem to be less than what was agreed upon. Do you know anything about this?
So, yeah, Broke Venturine is acting without Pompey's knowledge.
Boss, Pompey,
Mors, I didn't bring you along for the Tour d'Inferno just for you to play dirty tricks. If we, as the League Overlords, are not just, then who would want to remain part of the League? And who would protect the old oil field?
I'm so sorry. I messed up. I wasn't thinking straight. It's all my fault. I'll take the punishment.
You're willing to take your punishment. Do you think you alone can bear the responsibility for the damage that you've caused? Sons of Caledon, Casa. Mors is my subordinate. I failed to manage him properly. I won't shift the blame onto him.
Okay, so he's a reasonable authority figure, despite being an antagonist. I guess he's not a villain.
As the current Overlord, I'll take responsibility for this and provide compensation.
Nice speech. Now how do you plan to fix this?
Recently, I negotiated and reached cooperation agreements with several areas neighboring the old oil field. According to the agreement, the old oil field's damaged oil pipelines can be rebuilt through other regions, as long as we provide some of the oil to them.
Okay.
Wait, does that mean our town's oil supply is saved?
That's right. Within 3 months, the supply should be restored.
Oh, cool.
Also,
That's a major problem
several regions have agreed
solved.
to share the roads, opening up at least 5 new freight routes for the old oil field. Sons of Caledon. In the next 6 months, I plan to have you manage 3 of these routes. I take it you won't refuse.
Well, okay. He seems to be a good person. Hopefully he will become playable. The playable Vanquisher, or the uniquely designed Vanquishers, seem really cool.
You mean you're just gonna hand them over on a silver platter?
I heard you've been drawing bad routes lately. Though it's just a coincidence, it's time to compensate you. And though the new routes are lucrative, they also traverse treacherous areas and require experienced riders. I have a condition, though. You need to help the less fortunate residents in these 3 regions for free during this period. And any teams using the routes in the future must do the same. How does that sound?
So, free commission work, but you get to make more money off of deliveries. I see.
Lucy, how are the terms? Are they really as good as he says?
If it's true, it does solve our long-standing issues with Blazewood. Plus, with expanded routes, the other biker gangs would see a significant income boost.
I see. Hey, old man! Your terms are certainly interesting, but it looks like you're making assumptions. The title of Overlord and who gets to allocate the routes hasn't been decided yet. If I become Overlord, I'll be fairer than you.
You can certainly talk the talk. I'll take that as a yes.
Okay, so he's not evil, he's just
All right.
against us.
I agree.
Neat.
Caesar, here's a letter of commitment I wrote myself. The route allocations will be officially announced soon. See you at the Tour d'Inferno.
Cool. Well, that's easy enough. And Lucius was just chilling over there, just confident that whatever he's seeming to do, or seemingly doing behind the scenes, won't get exposed. He's just chilling out there. 2 days later.
So, it turns out, Mors bugged the handicraft sent to Blazewood for processing, and was listening in on our conversations.
Huh.
Yes, and once the goods were processed and shipped out, they could discreetly retrieve the listening device. It's a flawless plan.
That's actually pretty clever.
If that's the case, why did the Overlord reveal this? At that point, we hadn't even discovered the listening device.
Because he's trying to be a fair leader, I guess.
Even if we hadn't found the listening device, once we cleared things up with Casa, we would have eventually started to suspect the handicrafts.
That's right. If we found the bugs ourselves, things would have gotten out of hand.
Is there a difference? Oh, Bernice, always so optimistic.
Wuthering Waves. I still need to catch up on Wuthering Waves. I haven't touched that in a long time.
The Overlord stepping up shows some sincerity, at least. If we had confronted him, even if it was all Mors' doing, he wouldn't have accepted his terms, right? Mishandling this could have shaken the foundations of the Motor League, jeopardizing the safety of the old oil field.
Cool. Could jeopardize the safety of the entire area? Well, I mean, Yeah, if one person if one major faction loses trust in the boss, others will start following them eventually.
It could jeopardize the safety of the entire area?
Yes. We've been able to live relatively peacefully, thanks to the League ensuring the security of our oil resources. You have to understand, our oil isn't just coveted by other regions in the Outer Ring. Big city companies see it as the only thing stopping them from expanding into the Outer Ring.
Okay. So the existence of functioning oil pipelines disrupts New Eridu gentrifying the Outer Ring, huh? Disrupts gentrification. Cool.
If something happens to the oil, the biker gangs might have a chance to move to other areas. But everyone else won't be so lucky. Especially Blazewood. The residents are mainly the elderly or children, and their ether aptitude is weak.
Oh, Proxy, there you are. Sorry to bother you, but can we talk?
Later, a little distance away.
Proxy, I want to discuss Caesar. Ever since we met with the Overlord, she's been acting weird. She's usually straightforward and energetic. But lately, she's just been sitting on her own, lost in thought. She's even eating less than usual.
Caesar has something on her mind?
Caesar's worried about something?
It's
Okay.
strange, right? Lighter offered to train for the Turd Inferno with her, and she said she'd think about it.
And that's different from Caesar, who usually just jumps into things without really thinking?
I think it's related to what happened that day. But if I ask her, she won't tell me the truth. Just so you know, I don't really care what's wrong with her, but she's still the leader of the Sons of Caledon, and I can't let her affect the others.
She really does care for Caesar, doesn't she?
Proxy, can you come up with something?
How about I take Caesar out for some fresh air?
Lucy, how about I take Caesar out to take her mind off things? I'm planning to head back to New Eridu tomorrow to copy some offline data. It might be a good opportunity.
You wouldn't hey, hello there, Mike Peak. You wouldn't download a movie.
That's a good idea. And Caesar hasn't been to New Eridu much. You can show her around.
You wouldn't steal a car. You wouldn't download a movie.
All right, I'll handle Caesar. Tomorrow, have her take you to New Eridu on her bike. I'll leave the rest to you.
Sounds good. You tell Belle what happened with Caesar that night. Is something troubling Caesar? We've solved the information leak and cleared Casa's name. Caesar should be relieved, right? Doesn't sound like Caesar's style. On top of copying the data, how about taking Caesar for a stroll? Relaxing a bit might help clear her head. Alright, let's do that. It's getting late, Wise. You should get some rest, since you're heading out tomorrow. Cool. Alright, I think that's a good stopping point for now. Because it is getting late. It is almost 9 o'clock where I'm streaming from. And I've been going for almost 2 hours. So, yeah. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I certainly did. And, yeah. See you around. We'll continue with this next time, because this is getting interesting. So, yeah. See you guys later. Adios. Peace. Sayonara. And, yeah. YouTube crowd. VOD watchers. If you reach this section, or if you reach this point, like and subscribe. Do all of that stuff. Do it. Do it now. It helps the channel. But, yeah. Like and subscribe. Do all that. And, yeah. I'll see you guys later. Stay tuned. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all of that stuff. Just find NinesVox, and if you see this beautiful face here, then you found me. Probably. I don't know if there are imposters out there. There might be. I don't know. But yeah, chances are it's me, Tokusatsu VTuber, NinesVox channel, NinesVox VT, NinesVox Art, some variant of that. Yeah. And I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Peace. See ya.